Hey everybody, welcome back family, and of course if you're a first time viewer, then welcome to our family here at DBS. In this segment, our friends at Masti Stores are pioneering once again when it comes to taking care of our environment and taking that step to help push us and motivate us as St. Lucians to do the same. They have made a valuable contribution to the St. Lucia National Conservation Fund, and I'm sure that's going to go a long way. So let's hear what they had to say.
Team at the Secretariat and my own personal self, I want to thank Masi Stores for this very exciting and beautiful opportunity. Just like the St. Lucia National Conservation Fund, there are conservation funds in 5 other OECS territories. And I know St. Vincent now has informed us that Masi in St. Vincent has also reached out to the Conservation Fund in St. Vincent. So we told them, well, we and Masi Stores St. Lucia are the trailing the Blaze trailers, yes. Having said that, and very quickly to tell you a little bit about the St. Lucia National Conservation Fund, we were established as a not-for-profit private company under the Companies Act of St. Lucia in 2016. But like everything else, we became fully operational only in 2018. And therefore, it's so, January 2018. And therefore, it's really very exciting that by July 2019, we can sign an MOU with a private sector company, which is actually taking the lead and one of the pioneers, if not the pioneer, in conservation work in St. Lucia. And so we are really very proud to be associated with Masi Stores. So with that, I want to once again thank Masi Stores, Mr. Dorville, Saraya, who must be tired of receiving 101 emails from me, for giving us this opportunity really to work together. And as Mr. Dorville said, the funding that we receive will be ring-fenced for offering grants for projects that will focus on plastic waste management. And we have also, the board has taken the decision that Masi Stores will be represented in our technical advisory committee when reviewing proposals.
Masi Stores is very conscious about its impact on the environment, and all organizations do in one way or another. And over a year ago, we started the process of imposing a ban on ourselves as it relates to styrofoam. Those transitions can be a bit challenging because not only do you want to stop using that particular product, but you must first find a suitable alternative. You must find a suitable substitute. And that's why it's called sustainable environmental practices. Once you begin it, you need to be able to continue doing it so that you can take care of the environment, so that it can sustain itself and produce more for the organization. So we started that ban, we saw suppliers, we went through quite a number of product options, some which were not of appropriate quality, some which were just too expensive for customers. And so we narrowed down the options, and we have started and we have transitioned through all of those in-house production processes that require the use of styrofoam or required the use of styrofoam now are utilizing the styrofoam alternatives. And all of those alternatives are compostable. Now, it's very important for customers to know that when we say compostable, it has to be commercially compostable. So there is a next wave of effort around compostable styrofoam alternatives. We need to be able to break them down. So the challenges mount. But I think that, I know Masi Stores is up for the challenge that those things pose. There are great rewards for the environment. It provides a sustainable environment for the thriving continuation of our business. If the environment fails, we fail, right? And that is very, very important for us to understand. So we're very proud of where we are. the next wave or the next phase of that styrofoam, self-imposed styrofoam ban is for us to help our suppliers. Those who aren't able, they just don't know what to do. We can help them transition. We can give them the appropriate information and options so that they themselves can begin to package their products in compostable styrofoam substitutes. And as we speak, we are also negotiating and speaking to our larger suppliers, not just from St. Lucia, but from overseas. Because as we begin to talk about it, it becomes top of mind. And St. Lucia begins to talk, then Barbados begins to talk to them, and Trinidad and Guyana and Jamaica and all the other territories it gives them the energy to move, to start to begin to provide us with products that will not harm our environment. But some of those things take time. The key thing is that it's top of mind, we have the energy to do it, we stay on top of it, and that we begin to look after the interests of our environment. It can be challenging, but we need to do it.
Welcome back, family. So, of course, Carnival has come and gone, but you know what? The fun doesn't stop there. We are going to get ready because in August, the Roots and Soul Festival is coming up, and our friends at Events Company St. Lucia want to make sure that you stay in the know.
Neva Ross Events St. Lucia. Exciting times ahead. Personally looking forward to Roots and Soul. It's always been for me one of my favorite events on our calendar of events for the year. So we're getting ready for our third installment of Roots and Soul, and already the excitement is just so palpable. Yes, coming off of the heels of Carnival, of course. So, you know, there's a mad rush to August 23rd for Roots and Soul. The lineup is an amazing lineup, launched in 2018. We saw how locally, regionally, and internationally the lineup was embraced. So we're talking about 3 days of events for Roots and Soul this year. We have a Friday event which is at Rodney Bay on the ramp. For me, what's really special about this particular event is that it features a lot of our St. Lucians. We have Kamaya Lizette, who is based in the UK, who's returning home for this. She's one of our faves. She's exciting, dramatic, poetry at its best. So we're looking forward to that. We have taking the stage as well Asher Small, who is also St. Lucian, based in Canada, but coming back for Roots and Soul. We have as well Naomi Grandison, one of our favorites. So special, this young lady, so talented. So we're looking forward to having her, and we're capping off the first day, which is Friday, August 23rd, with 3 Canal out of Trinidad. So that's looking already to be a really special night. But of course, we're celebrating our St. Lucians on that night. And we also have taking the stage with some of our St. Lucian acts, Daniel, who's the musical director for some of the acts, and he's coming on board, of course, with a lot of other St. Lucian musicians. So that is special, and this is one of the objectives, one of the main objectives of our various festivals is to showcase our local musicians. So that is really, really something to look forward to. On Saturday, we're moving to the Pigeon Island National Landmark, one of the most exquisite venues we have on the island, and we're starting things off with Skip Monday, our own local folk rock band. They're a special crew to watch, very entertaining. And then coming after them is Timaya. A lot of persons are looking forward to seeing Timaya. He's well known in these parts. He's internationally known as well, a superstar in his own right. And then we have the flamboyant Lee John, of St. Lucian descent. He's coming out of the UK. He's coming with his band Imagination, and he is thrilled to be coming home. All of these musicians are just thrilled to be performing at the St. Lucia Roots and Soul Festival, and we're capping off Saturday with Taurus Riley featuring Estelle. And I know persons are just thrilled to have these artists here on Saturday. Then we're moving into Sunday, another star-packed event. We're starting off with Zamani, who is of St. Lucian parentage. She's coming out of Canada, daughter of Harvey Miller. But of course, this young lady has her own chops, so we're looking forward to seeing her. And then right after that, we have Sherwin Dupes Bryce, our own again, based now in Miami, but coming back to St. Lucia for the St. Lucia Roots and Soul Festival. And then we have Genuine and Maya, an amazing R&B duo that we're just looking forward to seeing. And then we're capping it off, it climaxes with the most ageless, timeless reggae group, UB40. And you know what's even more special about the Roots and Soul Festival is the prices. All of this that we're offering Friday night is 75 EC dollars. You have on Saturday and Sunday each of these showcases for $150. But even more so right now, there's a special on, there's an early bird special that ends on the 24th of July. On Friday it's $50, and on the weekend showcases are each $100 at this time. But you have to grab it now because it ends on the 24th of July. So we're just excited to be having our third installation of the St. Lucia Roots and Soul Festival. We're get up and we're ready to go, and we're looking forward to everyone coming out and supporting in large numbers. We know for certain that the St. Lucia Tourism Authority has been working very, very hard in the regional markets, working very hard in the French markets, working very hard in the UK and Canada, and the seats are booked. The tickets are selling, and that is what we're happy about. It means that we're looking forward to another successful St. Lucia Roots and Soul Festival.